Kia ora koutou everyone, nau mai, haere mai, welcome to you all, please be seated. Well, here we are today for the Year 9 Excellence Awards, which are very prestigious. They are awarded at this time of the year to boys showing great promise, already realising or exceeding their potential in the King's environment and personal excellence. In 2025, there are 20 Excellence Award winners from the 184 boys in Year 9. 18 will be awarded today, and these awards are conferred in 5 different categories: academic, all-round, character, music and cultural, and sporting. The format for our ceremony is that once each student's name has been read, he'll make his way to stand centre stage. A citation outlining his achievements in the specific category will be read out. He'll then be presented with a certificate by a representative from his previous school or from one of our King's leaders. So let's get started. The first 2 awards are presented by Rob Wells from Te Huna, Year 18. Rob, if you could come forward, please. And we begin with Cormac Moore, the King's High School Academic Award. Please come forward. Cormac has brought a positive attitude to King's and genuine desire to excel and be extended in his academic endeavours. He is hard-working, motivated and committed to succeed. Cormac is the quiet thinker in the back of the lesson who listens carefully before he contributes wisely. When called on, he invariably has something interesting to say or an insightful question to ask. These attributes, when combined with his natural talents, form a potent and exciting combination that's yielding considerable success so far. Cormac's teachers have conveyed that he is diligent, determined, organised, habits that will ensure excellence is achieved in future as well. Cormac's been placed in the top 10 for the Year 9 cohort in English, Science and Social Studies. That is 2nd in English, 9th in Science, 8th in Social Studies. And outside the classroom, Cormac is involved in basketball and football. When quizzed about King's so far, Cormac expressed his pride in being in the top Year 9 academic class and his appreciation of King's inclusiveness, something he believes makes it a great school. Cormac's also mentioned the sense of team and belonging as big parts of his King's experience. King's highlights so far for Cormac to date have been the 9EA camp and house day. You're a deserving recipient of a Year 9 Academic Award, Cormac. Congratulations. Please come over to receive your award. Alex Smith, the Chris Fennessy Cultural Award. While Year 9s are always encouraged to get involved in shows and the co-curricular performing arts, stepping into the limelight can sometimes be a step too far for many. Breaking this mould, Alex impressed us by stepping into the fray of Shrek Jr., our musical this year, in the role as the Big Bad Wolf. Through weeks and weeks of rehearsals, Alex proved his skills as a performer, with key character strengths of punctuality and reliability. His castmates appreciated his ego-free approach to complementing a scene, always doing what was best for the show, not for himself. Alex also has another arts goal to keep growing as a guitarist and vocalist, and if Ms. Dryden has her way, he might find himself playing lead guitar in the jazz band one day. Alex is exactly the sort of person you want to find yourself sharing the stage with. Alex's musical journey began in primary school with the ukulele, a fitting start for a young man with big musical dreams. As he grew, so did his instrument of choice, graduating to guitar and taking group lessons through Saturday morning music classes. At Te Huna, Alex took his passion more seriously, moving to one-on-one lessons with Shay Long. He embraced the school's rich musical environment, joining the performance group, the choir, the orchestra, and even forming a band. His talent shone through when his band competed in Rock Shop Band Quest, the junior version of Rock Quest, where he won the regional competition with Alex on vocals and rhythm guitar. At Nationals, Alex stood out even further, earning the prestigious Star Vocalist Award. Alex is performing far beyond what can be expected of many Year 9 students, and the Performing Arts Department are excited to see what Alex will be capable of producing during the rest of his years at King's. Alex has indicated that he's really enjoyed the following this year: the firm but fair approach at King's, his Year 9 camp in Term 1, the musical, and he's looking forward to future choir and Rock Academy opportunities. Congratulations for your achievements, Alex. Thank you, Rob. Our next two awards will be presented by Dave Grant, Principal, and Richard Murray, Assistant Principal of Big Rock Primary School. Please come forward. We begin with Seth Elliott Tressler, and he receives the Bob Glass Academic Award. Seth has brought a very positive attitude to King's and dedication to excel and to be enriched in his academic pursuits. He's described by teachers as being an amazing lateral thinker with a high degree of intrinsic motivation. He has the essential drive of a budding academic as one who is curious about everything and extremely ambitious in his intent. Seth is particularly strong and very enthusiastic in the humanities. Seth has started to master several subjects this year with prominence in the following: 5th in English, 8th in Maths, 8th in Science, and 5th in Social Studies. His weekly notes have also been a motivating factor where Seth has received a number of 5s. When questioned about King's highlights, Seth identified his as being proud to be in the top Year 9 academic class, enjoyment of Year 9 camp in Term 1, enjoyment of house day, and the amount of rigour and challenge he's receiving academically each week. Seth has also enjoyed participating in music, particularly in guitar lessons. We're excited about what the future holds for you, Seth. I'm very impressed by you both as a student and as an emerging good man. Well done. Ruben Van Tonder, the Dunedin Old Boys Academic Award. It's fitting that we recognise Ruben today for the outstanding academic achievements he has accomplished to date and the considerable capability he possesses. A quiet leader in class, Ruben leads through his actions by always working to his highest potential, always asking thoughtful questions and kindly supporting those around him. Ruben has a calm and considered confidence when learning new things and wisdom beyond his years, while remaining humble about what he doesn't know. Ruben is an academic with some superb problem-solving skills with a drive to excel. To confirm how capable he is, Ruben was ranked 10th in English, 12th in Maths, 3rd in Science, and 4th in Social Studies. He already encompasses much of what it means to be a good Kingsman. His contributions to the class are paralleled by contributions to King's sport. Ruben is enjoying the co-curricular opportunities available to him, especially in cricket and football. His highlights in 2025 have included making 93 on debut for Kings and taking 10 wickets across 2 bowling innings against Shirley Boys High School. Ruben has also described the sense of belonging he has at Kings as a personal highlight, along with the respect that takes place each day between students and staff. You've made an outstanding start to your time at Kings, Ruben. Congratulations. Thank you to Dave and Richard. The following award will be presented by our Pacifica Dean, Mr. Tudreo. And that goes to David Holler, the King's High School All-Rounder Award. David is an accomplished and considerate young man who has commenced his journey as an all-rounder at King's superbly. He is a thoughtful, well-mannered and hard-working person with good insights and the ability to pick up new ideas quickly. David's proud of his Pacifica heritage. This was evident last week when we celebrated Samoan Language Week. We now look forward to his involvement in the Polyfest. David will be an important leader over time in Kings of the Pacific. On the sports field, David is an exceptional talent. He has been selected for the Year 9A basketball team, the Kings Under-14 Panthers rugby team, the Year 9A volleyball team, and David's also part of the Year 10 Touch Academy. Not bad for a Year 9 student. David rates a number of special opportunities that have occurred highly for him. These include his Year 9 camp, House Day, and Athletics Day. When asked about what he's enjoying at King's, David said that he's grateful for how much people care about him, to help him to be better and to improve himself. David, you've been a great example to your peers and are now a deserving recipient of this award. Congratulations, well done. Mr. Bannister, our Director of Sport, will have the privilege of presenting the next Excellence Award. And this goes to Tioni Metuakori Tiaiti, the King's High School Sports Award. Tioni has been identified as a talented sportsman in the field of touch. He's a young man who demonstrates skill and confidence with a ball in hand. He has a touch IQ above his peers and demands hard work from himself and those around him. Tioni was an attacking point for the under-14 Otago touch team, and this was pivotal when the team was under pressure. Tioni has brought the same flair to the touch academies. He is impressed with his control, maturity and trust in working with the team. Tioni has also been drafted in the King's first touch team due to his hard-working characteristics. His role is now to continue to learn, develop and execute to the best of his ability, and we look forward to watching his journey in this space. Along with touch, Tioni has been selected in the under-14 Panthers rugby team and Year 9A volleyball team. Tioni describes the way King's operates, the caring environment and the numerous opportunities available to him as personal highlights from these last 2 terms. He's also enjoyed how easy it's been to make so many new friends. Great work, Tioni. There will be many more successes to celebrate in future. For now, we recognise your talents and achievements with this Year 9 Excellence Award. Congratulations. Thank you, Mr. Bannister. The next 3 are presented by Rob Wells from Tahuna. Starting with Grayson Spencer, the Kukri Sports Award. Grayson is a talented sportsman who has really flourished in the world of basketball. In his short tenure at King's, Grayson's dazzled as a member of the Junior A basketball team as well as being a member of the Junior Interschools this term. Grayson has silky dribbling moves, a deadly jump shot and uses the left and right hand with ease. His future in basketball is bright. Grayson's also excelled in other sports, notably athletics, where he was a competitor at the Otago Secondary School events, and rugby, where Grayson is part of the under-14 Panthers rugby team. Grayson has conveyed his enjoyment for all that's been presented to him at King's, but he has singled out his class and all his great teachers, making new friends, and the academic and sporting opportunities available to him as being highlights. Grayson's also expressed how proud he has been receiving 5s for his weekly notes across several subjects so far. Congratulations, Grayson, for your many early achievements. Well done. Phoenix Tuhanga Vaitupu, the Ben Smith Winter Sports Award. Phoenix is a quiet leader whose unassuming character belies a strong sporting individual. Phoenix is a member of the Junior A Touch Team, Year 10 Touch Academy, Year 9A Volleyball Team, Junior A Basketball Team, and Under-14 Panthers Rugby Team. In any team environment, you need a player like Phoenix. He is a character that reminds teammates that sport is played for fun, but you're also there to compete. This is where Phoenix carries his edge. At King's, we talk a lot about showing our identity in every battle we have. Phoenix is no off switch. He's always prepared to work hard. Phoenix's positive attitude is infectious because he is a team member everyone can relate to while playing hard and enjoying time together. Phoenix's point of difference is also that he is physically dominant with skills to match. Representative honours in rugby league and touch have happened this year for him, and his future looks to be a very successful one indeed. Phoenix has also immersed himself with rising leadership in the culture of King's. He will be an important student leader for He Waka Kultuia and Kings of the Pacific going forward. Phoenix has described meeting new friends, the staff, and the house competition and sporting opportunities as personal highlights in 2025. It's been a great start to your time here at King's Phoenix. Congratulations. Preston Wheeler, the Dunedin Old Boys Sports Award. It's with great pleasure that we acknowledge the achievements of one of the real success stories for 2025 to date. Phoenix is a well-mannered and thoughtful young man who is impressed in all aspects of school life. However, it's in the sporting arena that Preston is making his mark abundantly. Preston is a multidisciplined athlete. He's been selected at King's for the basketball junior A team, the under-14 Panthers rugby team. Preston's also an accomplished gymnast, where he has represented New Zealand and Australia recently, and he currently has 3 national titles to his name. We'll be following your progress eagerly in the months and years to come on this one, Preston. In teams, Preston knows what's required of him for the team to be successful, and he's always willing to play his part. And starting at King's, Preston has been impressed by how much fun is available, how supportive teachers are, and the structure on offer so he knows where he stands. Preston's top experiences so far have been his Year 9 camp, the interschools versus Waitaki boys and Shirley boys, and being super proud of the 5s he's received in his weekly notes. Well done on receiving a very well-deserved Year 9 Excellence Award, Preston. Congratulations. Thank you, Rob. Well, we now move to a musical interlude. The Year 9 Rock Academy band, the Power Trio, will perform Sunshine of Your Love by Cream. Now in this band we have Alex Smith, vocals guitar, Callum Starkey on bass, and Daniel Cameron on the drums. Enjoy. Thank you to the Power Trio for that fantastic music. Well done, boys, and transporting us back to 1968. Now we begin with our second set of awards to be presented, and I ask Sarah Quelch from the Deputy Principal from Balmacewen Intermediate to come forward for these, please. And we start with George Dunn, the Student Council Music Award. George's big interest in the performing arts and healthy ambition and hard work over recent years have led to him being an ideal Year 9 performing arts kingsman. George is a highly talented and self-taught bassist. He's no stranger to the stage, having come third in Bandquest as a Year 8. Interestingly, George comes from a long line of bass players. His father was a bassist in Mothra, and his grandmother plays double bass and vocals in Del Girl. George made an incredible first impression in the music department, turning up at interval on the very first day of school, looking for ways to get involved in our music. George successfully auditioned for the Rock Academy and soon earned a role in our musical Shrek Junior. It's quite incredible to have a Year 9 student perform in the musical, sing a song with Sunspot in the warm-up act for Shrek, and then perform as a bass player with the Rock Academy Quartet, having only been here for 2 terms. Throughout this period, George has shown a great dedication to practicing his parts and been a valuable member of every project to which he's contributed. George's involvement extends to other aspects of our co-curricular program, notably Kapa Haka. When queried about his time at King's so far, George's major standout was that he feels help is readily available to him when he needs it. He's also keen to identify other highlights, such as his Year 9 camp and the Kapa Haka trip to Karatani. Congratulations for receiving your 2025 Excellence Award, George. Donovan Fort, the King's High School Academic Award. Donovan has brought an optimistic and enterprising approach to his learning, keen to excel and be extended in academic endeavours. He is personable and committed to succeed as best as he can. Donovan possesses a quiet, professorial manner. He is a student with deep thinking and insights well beyond his years. Donovan's been described by his teachers as having an energy for learning and as being the joyful trickster of the bunch. Also as someone willing to point out the great paradoxes of life as a vital member of 9EA. Donovan's excellent abilities in maths, science and social studies have been evident in 2025. Donovan was extended into the Year 10 Cambridge program for mathematics, as well as for Japanese, where he is also completing the Year 10 program. Donovan's placed in the top 10 for social science and is top first equal student in science. In his own time, Donovan enjoys badminton, basketball, debating, and water polo. When asked about his highlights thus far, Donovan mentioned the 9EA camp in Term 1, making new friends, and opportunities that King's provides both inside and outside the classroom. We're excited about what your future holds, Donovan. You're a deserving recipient of a Year 9 Academic Award. Congratulations. Aston Lawrence, the Grant Robertson Academic Award. Aston's recognised today for the high-quality academic achievement he's produced to date. Quiet and unassuming, Aston always works to his highest level while asking thoughtful questions and kindly supporting those around him. He is seen by staff as being a young man with a broad range of literacy skills and the distinct ability to draw effectively on a range of sources when he's analysing texts. A recent major assessment in English, for example, displayed his willingness to combine philosophers and experts from different disciplines, all weaved smoothly into his own close analysis. Aston is an academic with advanced problem-solving skills and the drive to excel. He is a dedicated student who is always engaged in the task at hand, asking great clarifying questions as required too. To confirm how capable he is, Aston is ranked 4th in English, 5th in science, 9th in social studies, and is currently the top Year 9 student in the Year 10 Cambridge program for mathematics. Aston is enjoying co-curricular opportunities this year, in particular debating and orchestra. He's described the sense of belonging he feels, the inclusiveness, and the respect shown at King's as highlights for him so far. Aston, you've made an outstanding start to your time at King's. Well done. Freddie Marr, the Student Council Academic Award. Freddie is awarded the Student Council Academic Award due to his rising academic performance. Freddie is a cheerful and positive student who strives for excellence in class. He has a thirst for knowledge. Freddie resembles an electron, buzzing from music lessons to debating practice and then back to the classwork. He always channels his energy in the right direction. His teachers say he's a pleasure to teach. Freddie's highly motivated. His positive work ethic has resulted in some excellent outcomes this year. To confirm his academic prowess, Freddie ranks highly in English, maths and science and is clearly a very skilled young man in these areas. Freddie's really taken to the purpose of our weekly notes system, where sustaining a high level of attitude, focus and effort results in high quality attainment. Outside of the classroom, Freddie's been prominent in several co-curricular activities, most notably chess and debating. Freddie is definitely seizing the opportunities put before him to get all that he can from a wider education. And when queried about highlights during the first two terms, Freddie had several positive experiences to share, notably being part of the Year 9 top academic class, 9EA camp, involvement as a member of the inter-schools this term, and meeting new friends and the mutual respect he's received. Well done, Freddie. You've made a great start to your time at King's. Thank you, Sarah. I now invite Rob Wells back for the next three awards. And this begins with Sean Higgins, the King's High School Sports Award. Sean receives the King's High School Sports Award due to the talents he's displayed in multiple sports, namely the Year 9A team for basketball, Under 14 Panthers rugby, Senior First Team Touch, Touch Academy, Year 9A volleyball team. Sean is a strong and emerging force in sport. In any team environment, you need a player like Sean. He's determined to win, but also enjoys the challenge while striving to do so. Competitive while retaining good character. Sean's also a player with a high work rate for the team. His can-do spirit infuses the team with energy and purpose. Sean's a physically dominant person with skills to match. He regards the way King's operates, its culture, as being a highlight for him, along with the multiple opportunities available. He's also enjoyed how easy it's been to make so many new friends. Sean sees receiving this award today as being a huge personal highlight too. Congratulations, Sean. Taylor Martin, King's High School Sports Award. Taylor is a standout on the football pitch and on the running track. Taylor's impressed all season for the King's Junior First 11 football team with his pace, sharp first touch and ability to beat defenders one-on-one. A natural winger, Taylor's also demonstrated his versatility, slotting in at left back when needed and meeting that challenge with maturity and discipline. Whether delivering a dangerous cross from the wing or making a vital tackle in defence, Taylor consistently puts the team first. His work ethic, positional awareness and willingness to track back have made him an invaluable member of the Junior First 11. And Taylor's also a promising middle distance runner. He has been particularly successful in the 400 metres and 800 metres. He placed second in the under-14 400-metre race and won the under-14 800-metre race at the Otago Secondary School Championships earlier this year. In the classroom, Taylor is industrious and proud of his high weekly note scores. Taylor's conveyed his enjoyment at King's as being due to the people and the opportunities here. He feels very fortunate to have amazing teachers, a great class, and he rates his Year 9 camp in Term 1 as a real highlight. You're an impressive young man, Taylor. Well done. Tatum Tuhanga Johnson. Tatum is a standout example of what it means to be a Kingsman. Tatum follows a tradition of 5 young men who have achieved the Kingsman Award, an award reserved for those who epitomise the values that Kings cherishes and expects. He embodies the admirable qualities of respect, responsibility, maturity, and selflessness, both in and out of the classroom. His positive attitude and dedication are not only evident in lessons, where he's highly focused and respectful, but also in his pursuits in culture and sport. Tatum made a strong impression on his first day at King's by stepping up as kai kōrero at the Mihi Whakatau to speak in both English and te reo Māori on behalf of the new students and their whānau. His confident delivery showcases oratory skills, sense of humour, and understanding of te ao Māori. Since then, Tatum has continued to embrace his Māoritanga, pursuing te reo Māori as a subject and becoming an enthusiastic member of He Waka Kotuia, the Kings and Queens Kapahaka group. Tatum is an exceptional athlete. Despite injury setbacks, Tatum has consistently illustrated what it means to be a Kingsman through his resilience and determination to strive for personal excellence. Tatum credits his successes in terms 1 and 2 to his whānau, his teachers, and really enjoying making new friends on top of his existing friends. Tatum is the worthy recipient of the Kingsman Award for 2025. Congratulations. Thank you, Rob. Our last 2 will be presented by Jane Matthews from D&I. Nico Ford, the King's High School PTSA Cultural Award. Nico is passionate about his Māoritanga and courageous and prepared to work hard in everything he does. He is a fluent speaker of te reo Māori and possesses a deep knowledge of te ao Māori nurtured by his whānau. These qualities were evident on the first day when Nico stepped up as kai kōrero at our Mihi Whakatau, speaking on behalf of new students and their whānau. His language skills and fluency in te reo Māori were exhibited at Ngā Manu Kōrero, where young Māori speechmakers from across Otago and Southland competed. Nico's commanding speech earned him 3rd place in the junior Māori category. He was also a committed member of He Waka Kotuia and a strong natural performer. As a Year 9, Nico has already secured a place in the core competitive group that will perform at Te Hautaka, the regional kapahaka competition, later this month. Nico's achievements extend beyond the cultural realm. He's also a talented sportsman, participating in basketball, the Year 9 A team, rugby under 14 Panthers, junior A touch team, first touch team, and he competed at the New Zealand Wakeboarding Championships this year. Nico's teachers describe him as working methodically by making sure he understands the basics and prioritises them before attempting to leap ahead into more challenging work. Nico's identified the range of subjects on offer, the new friends he's made, House Day, and the King's cultural and sporting opportunities as highlights for him personally so far. Nico, we're delighted by the start you've made to King's. Well done. Genjin Gurung, the Rector's Academic Award. Genjin receives the Rector's Award for achieving the best set of overall results to date for a Year 9 student in 2025. Genjin's humble, focused character has been appreciated by his teachers, as has his overwhelmingly positive presence in class. He clearly enjoys working with and supporting his peers. Genjin has a diligence that is unrivaled. He navigates the balance between mastering the basics and exploring higher level concepts with dexterity. He He ensures that he has a strong footing in the essentials and consistently demonstrates maturity at all times. Mr. Reid, the 9EA liaison teacher and English teacher, describes Genjin as having a sophisticated worldview beyond his years, with the ability to put new ideas into the big picture extremely well. Along with a well-organised mind, Genjin can articulate his thoughts clearly and with flair. It is in his academic pursuits this year that Genjin has been quite superb across all curriculum areas, notably first in Year 9 English, second in Year 10 Cambridge Maths, first equal in science, first in social studies. Quite outstanding. Genjin is reaping the rewards of combining a high intellect with an incredible work ethic. He has conveyed that his favourite aspect of King's has been the academic challenges and also how nice everyone is to each other. Genjin rates his Year 9 camp, house day, and the inter-school this term with Shirley Boys High School as highlights. He's also enjoyed being part of the junior First 11 football team and volleyball Year 9A team. A clever academic and extraordinary young man, it is with pleasure we ask you to come forward, Genjin, to receive the Rector's Award. Congratulations. To finish, we have two young men who unfortunately could not be here at the moment, who will be awarded at a later date. Caleb Dobbier, who is receiving the Brendan McCullum Summer Sports Award, but currently at the National Cross Country Running Champs in Whangarei. And Valerio Gadella, he's receiving the King's High School PTSA Academic Award, currently overseas with his family in Italy. Please put your hands together for Caleb and Valerio as well. Now to some final comments from me. What an amazing group of young men we've just had the pleasure to see up on stage. They've done so very well, and a few things have come to prominence today, have come to the fore. You know, a smooth and successful transition to secondary school is a big challenge, let alone starting to distinguish yourself like this, as they have all done so well, makes it all the more remarkable. These boys are also now on a leadership path at King's, because we can trace many of our current senior student leaders back to this group. And also we're seeing true all-rounders taking shape here. While these awards are acknowledgement in a particular category of endeavour, it's not the only thing each boy is flourishing in. Our higher senior achievers in academics, arts, culture or sport are not confined to just one of these fields in their personal excellence. Quite the contrary. And these Year 9 boys are already starting to show the same strength and versatility. And lastly, congratulations to all our parents and other supporters here. Your son's doing very well as good men in the making. Your many parenting efforts and effective support are showing through strongly, and you must be incredibly proud. And to the staff from our contributing schools, thank you for making the time in your busy schedules to be here. Your investment and that of your staff and the lives of these young men is coming through at King's now, something we value greatly. We appreciate your support and the extraordinary work that you do in education in your schools. And you are no doubt also very proud to see these young men here today. So our ceremony now comes to a close. I ask that when I ask everybody to stand, that our parents and our award winners and special guests begin to make their way through to the foyer, while the rest of you boys just wait until you are dismissed by Mr. Smith. School stand.